first down, Bridgewater. And his first look is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here's Bridgewater. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Patrick. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Here comes this Dallas offense led by Dak Prescott in his 6th season now as the Cowboy quarterback.
And there's a lot of good to watch in the game last week. He threw 4 touchdown passes. A little bit of concern throwing the 2 interceptions.
Yeah, and the 2 pick.
Yeah, you want the ratio really to be closer to 3-1 as opposed to the 2-1 that he had. But it is something to build on. They did get the win, didn't they?
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first thanks to a flashy little spin move. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with the new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs. It gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
5-3, their record at the halfway point. And you have to imagine that there are folks saying, hey, if we do that again in the second half, we're 10-6 and we're a playoff team.
I do think, though, that they have a couple of things working against them. And number 1, the schedule, that's going to toughen up a bit because they've got some division games down the stretch, and those are always difficult. Number 2, you know they've got to stay healthy. That's the key to getting to the playoffs and winning in the playoffs. But they've got a shot at it. This is a good football team.
3rd and short yardage, Bridgewater. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on 1st. And that is incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Bridgewater sets up the screen to Gordon. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And again, it's Bridgewater. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
On 4th down. Joseph Charlton on to punt.
Back deep, Golden Tate. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. To throw is Prescott. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he needed to get to the midfield stripe, but he can't do it. He's about a yard short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And he gets this up just shy of the 15.
Well, so much for being backed up against their goal line to start the drive. He gave some breathing room and then some. I think the defense really got caught thinking safety, trying to stack the line of scrimmage. And oftentimes, if you can get past the initial grouping, there's a lot of room to run. The defense actually fortunate that didn't go farther.
Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Bridgewater now. Able to get this to Gordon. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Play action now. Bridgewater. This goes to the tight end, Eric Saubert. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Gordon on 1st down. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 7 yards the pickup there. Working with a 2nd and 3. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he'll go down at the 28. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This is Gordon. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Bridgewater. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And he will have a Broncos first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Williams. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. The carry here for the big tight end. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. To throw is Bridgewater. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. The kick by McManus is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
So here are the Cowboys to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard.
And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Alexander Johnson. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his 2nd one.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. From the 41, Bridgewater. Eluded, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Under pressure, they got him again. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
And here's Joseph Charlton now.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
Yeah, from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. To throw on 2nd and 6, Prescott. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game, because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, what a move. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. He's got his big tight end, Fant. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater over the middle, complete to Judy. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one, as it's good from 56 yards out. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front, as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, all right, Brandon. Thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL. We are officially into the second.
And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Here's Tate to return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. The give is to Elliott. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
1st down, Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now Prescott. That's caught once again by Gallup. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 40. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Here's Prescott. And this one quickly to land. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They go to Elliott again. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Badgley able to punch this one through. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you have to have both sides.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Here's Bridgewater. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Bridgewater. He'll get this one to Patrick. And they get him down, but not before he takes.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaking up down there on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. On 2nd and 11 now. Bridgewater. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Throwing is Bridgewater. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
It'll be a gain of 5. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Prescott from the gun. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll throw again. Prescott. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. And he's brought down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Prescott now. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing. Prescott. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. To the air again, Prescott. He's got it. Touchdown. Kyle Rudolph. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football.
Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. Unfortunately, the offense will cover this one up back at the 5-yard line. 3 quarters of the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Back near the goal line, Bridgewater. And they get to Bridgewater. Bridgewater taken down in the end zone for a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a 2-score game even with the 2 points there, but let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. Here's Tate to return it. Now Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the field. And those numbers, they kind of tell the story of his game so far. Started off not so hot. Now he's really heated up.
And remember, he signed up for duty as the guy who leads the team, right? The field general, the signal caller. So when things go rocky early, he can't just exit out and ask someone else to pick things up. He's got to do it himself, and that's what he's done here in this game.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Here's Prescott. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And Rudolph has it left side. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On the draw, it's Pollard. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14.
Prescott to throw it. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. On the right hash, officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is.
Denver's offense ready to go again. Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settle in now 1st and 10.
Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick. It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
2nd and 10.
Bridgewater to throw it. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
To throw, Bridgewater. This is Gordon on the dump off. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the 1st down marker. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time, 4th down, Bridgewater. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. They'll throw again, Bridgewater. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. First down, Bridgewater. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Randy Gregory in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear, and if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Bridgewater. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Micah Parsons in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Third and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. They'll set up to throw. This is the tight end Fant. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Gordon is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And the lead will shrink to 6. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown run coming from Melvin Gordon. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in place, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
On second down, it's Elliott, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. On second down now, it's Elliott looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
So now Bridgewater and the Broncos down by 6. A little over a minute to go. And they need to go 98 yards, the same distance John Elway went back in 1987 as they come up on 1st down.
Bridgewater.
Finding Sutton.
And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. Now Bridgewater. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Bridgewater. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still... You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Cowboys,
they moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory.
And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Atlanta Falcons next week. Meanwhile, for Denver, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.